Hello? Oh, there it goes. Hi, everybody. Hello, I am Ascella, magical idol here to make you smile, and I have a guest today. The usual Wednesday suspect now. I suspect is the wrong word to use for this game, isn't it?
I am the
Hold
suspect.
on.
I'm the true murderer of whoever got murdered today.
You are the next
I'm the secret criminal sent to investigate myself. You'll never find me because I'll never find me.
You'll never see it coming. Hi, Risha. I had to explain to Exception during my a lot of things happened in the past 10 minutes in my physical abode. Everything is fine, don't worry about it. But I did eat before the stream for once, guys.
Barely.
You do not want to admit to the murder. Yeah, I'm right here, man. Why'd you kill him? Why'd you do it? You just did it so Sholmes could show up, didn't you?
I did it so that Hosonaga could become the next main character.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. Nothing too complicated.
I don't know.
Now we got criminals to find.
We
We're on a boat. That's where all the criminals are. They're called pirates.
We're on a boat. Hosonaga time, for real.
Yeah.
I didn't even put a Hosonaga reference in any of my titles this week. I'm so sorry. I should have.
That's okay.
My tradition has ended already. I'm bad at this. But it's fine. It was still funny. But yes, just so everybody knows, I did eat before the stream. Right before the stream, but I ate. And I have water, so everybody be proud of me. Exception is here and has been listening to the disaster going on in my physical abode because I forgot to mute my mic.
It's been very fun.
Forgot to mute my mic. Everything's fine though. Everything's fine. Let me give you a shout out while we're here. Go follow the channel, internet TV channel for Exception Times. And go watch Exception or I'll fight you. That's just personal.
You do not
preference.
want to fight Ascella. Ascella will engage in combat. Ascella will walk towards you. You'll get an exclamation mark in the center of your vision, and then you will fade into a combat arena. Like, do not attempt this.
Immediately.
And
the combat arena is the mysterious concrete pit behind the Burger King. This is a real thing that I have witnessed. A Burger King with a mysterious concrete pit behind it. It's like a fence around the concrete pit, but it's an inexplicable concrete pit with a tree down in the middle of it. So
for cover.
Right? For cover.
Yeah.
Hide in the tree. Maybe for camouflage, you can blend in with it.
Ooh, that's
Wear,
nice level tactic.
The urban camo, and you blend in with the tree and the concrete. Figured it out. But
Truly.
Exception does a lot of cool RTS games and other fun stuff, so please go check him out.
Homeworld 3 recently released. I want people to play it with. I'm not even advertising it for any particular reason other than I want you to get the game. Ascella wants you to watch my streams. I want you to buy Homeworld 3.
Buy Homeworld 3 and then watch Exception streams to learn his strategies so you can defeat him in space combat.
You know what? That's fair. That's the price I pay.
I was in there making the dumbest jokes during your stream the other day. I'm so sorry.
The entire thing just descended into bananas.
It did. It descended into bananas, and then the banana joke ran its course as jokes do. And then your next ship that you had was blue, and I just waited a minute and I just go blueberries, and then I left because I had to go. But my final word I think was blueberries. No, it's a really cool game though. Not to talk about another game while I got another game up on the screen, but man, it looked really fun. I might not be smart enough to multitask for real-time strategy games, but I do enjoy watching them be played because they're cool.
I like it a lot.
If it lets me, if it has an easier mode and it lets me kind of automate stuff a little bit, then I probably can do it. But if it's like, no, you must do everything manually and your ships will die if you're not paying attention to every small thing, no, I'm dead.
There is a way you can play like, and I'll be honest, I'm not actually that good at multitasking either. I will sort of just micromanage the combat while completely ignoring all of the quote unquote economy stuff in the background.
Oh.
But you can sort of play it as sort of like, all right, I'm gonna make the coolest plan ever. I'm gonna assemble the team. I'm gonna make the perfect force, and then like send it off into the wild unknown. And then like 10 minutes later, you get an alert that they've all exploded, and they'll be like, all right, time for the next diabolical plan. That's why I like Empire War a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot slower. It's a lot more, I'm going to perfectly craft the plan and then make contact with the enemy.
The like extent of my ability in real-time strategy adjacent things is like poorly playing Fire Emblem. Like...
Absolutely fair. I will say one benefit to you: you can pause the game freely. You can just
that helps.
Stop time. You can just.
That definitely helps. We should have stopped time before Kazuma died.
Absolutely, we would have gotten in a few more resources from mining the ship's hull.
Everything is horrible. Guys, I'm not over the whole Kazuma situation. I just want everyone to know. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. The pain will linger for the rest of my life until the day that I am no longer of this plane of existence. Why? Risha!
Because we didn't pause time.
Why do you let him die? I didn't let anyone die.
This is why I don't understand why you let Risha in these streams.
Risha, you may be banned. You are a mod, but I can ban you. You are a mod, but I can ban you.
No one's above the wrath of Ascella.
It's a couple of clicks in Twitch once I find the right section of my...
Once we find the right section, it's over for you.
Yeah, exactly. Once I figure out how to actually use Twitch's menus, it's over for you.
The moment we manage these menus, you are done for.
Yeah, so get ready. Like, hold on, I'm looking for it. Hold on, I can't find it.
You'll never know. You'll never know when we figure it out. You'll just be gone.
Like,
There'll be no warning.
Like, literally, when I get into Twitch, I can't ever get... This is gonna sound so stupid. I can't ever figure out how to one-click get from the video manager where it shows all your VODs. Because I go there to, like, copy-paste my previous stream title stuff to, like, make it, similar.
Yeah.
I can never figure out how to get from there to my stream manager with one click.
I think the stream manager is like the second from the top.
I haven't figured out how to get back to it from there because it changes your menu when you're on those. So I always have to go like back to the home page. I am Twitch challenged, but that's okay. I think maybe it's okay.
Probably more convenient for me because I don't need to go to the VODs page until after the stream to export to the archive YouTube.
Oh.
So I don't need to go there before the stream, only after.
Yeah. I literally just go there to get my my VOD titles, my stream titles.
Yeah. Because your stream titles are very long.
They're kind of long, aren't they? I didn't realize that until like a few days ago, and I was like, oh, oops, long title. Okay, sorry everybody.
My link to my Twitch channel is cut off by it being so long. You just get ellipses before you get there.
Cut off? What? I'm about to change my stream title.
So I'm looking here, and it's The Great Ace Attorney, Part 5, Angrier Than Ever. That's as far as I get.
Hold on. Stream information.
I mean, if I like full screen everything.
Jeez. I'll make it shorter. Risha sees the whole thing.
Risha's got like a widescreen TV watching this on.
Well, I made it a little shorter. Just updated my stream thing. I don't know what it'll do other than it's a little shorter. I can see it on my
It updated. I can see it.
I did my best.
It's good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. I can read it. It's in English.
Just check the VOD later.
Yeah.
Check the VOD. Check the VOD. I promise. I promise you're in there. I promise. All right, but you guys, it is time. I always broadcast my Oshis on the hotel lobby TV. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. Hope you're getting a good deal on your room service.
That would be hysterical, actually.
You just walk into the grand foyer of a Hilton and you look on the screen and there's just...
I want it to be like the Ritz. Like you walk in there and it's just like playing on some massive screen behind the check-in desk or something. I don't know. Like let's make it a very elaborate techie venture that we have broadcasted my great Ace Attorney screaming on. So I screamed last week over Kazuma, and then on Monday I screamed on stream too, and I'm just like, protect your ears because I have a history going on for the past week. I have a history of screaming, so.
The decibels are unleashed. You have been warned.
Yeah, everybody just look, I'm sorry about Monday, Risha. I swear to God, if you ever, no, I'm just kidding, it was funny. My stream just kept getting more unsay-so on Monday. Like, it wasn't intentional, it just kept happening. And I was like, no, we gotta bring it back, guys. We gotta bring it back. And then something in the phrasing, in the translation, would be like, weirdly unsay-so. And I would just be like, God, here we go again. Here we go again. So, this will probably be leagues more wholesome. With the murder and all, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's wholesome like a cozy fanfic. Yeah.
Cozy fireplace side murder.
Fireside.
Some classic Holmes stuff.
Wholesome myrtle. I can't talk. Wholesome murder time. There we go. Now I can. What was that lack of talking that just happened here? Oops, I gotta go here. Actually, close that. Alright, so we're back. Went Holmesome? I hate you! Risha! Can you believe that pun? Can you believe that?
Yeah. I can actually.
You can?
It crossed my mind. I was like, I'm not saying that. But then it happened
you guys.
anyway. I could not stop it.
I hate
Speaking of known,
yes.
Church just started streaming, so I went over and said known there. So
nice.
We've got some representation.
Yay! Say hi to Church for me. I did not get a chance to say hi to
I
her.
will not say. I will say known for you.
Thank you. That helps. That's good. But yes, when last we departed this ship of crimes, there was a runaway ballerina, and she had something in a box that, like, suitcase that she wouldn't show us, and I suspect that it's an animal, and, we got thrown out in the hallway. That's where we are right now.
All true statements. All true statements.
All true statements. And I made no effort to examine the room because the stream ran really long, so...
it wouldn't have worked anyway.
Don't
you
know.
were too busy being stabbed by scissors.
Don't know what's in that, in that little stateroom, but... in the cabin, but it sure is in there.
Like,
you know,
canonically, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. And all we did was adopt a detective who is possibly mediocre at his job.
I don't think he is. I think he's actually pretty good at his job, just like secretly.
Possibly mediocre. We don't know yet. We've had to correct him every step of the way so far. So really, I'm waiting for him to have his hero moment, which I am sure he will have on our behalf. But
most certainly.
But until then, the jury is out. Why did I even say that in an Ace Attorney game? That was stupid. Why am I so stupid today? Oh my god.
What's the problem?
I've just been stupid for 26
are a law
minutes, 27 minutes. God.
No jury on this boat.
No, there's no jury on this boat. How are we supposed to have a trial on this boat when there's no jury? And no judge. What if the judge is on the boat? Dear God. You think he's in like third class hanging out?
He's the Minister of Foreign Affairs. He would have been in first class with us.
No, he's like, I want to be where the people are. I'm done.
What's the most legally fair location I can be? I gotta be in the middle. I'm the judge. I gotta be the most neutral possible being. He's in second class.
He's in second class then.
He's
in between the people and the people who are above the people. There is no classism in this game. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's probably delegating some case between like two adjacent parties and like two, like a few rooms down that are complaining about who gets the good pillows.
Oh my gosh, do you think they have pillows in third class?
You know what? They probably don't.
I'm not convinced. They just have like a bunk. A bunk? Do they even have separate rooms in third class? I'm just thinking of like, did you ever watch the movie Titanic? Did you ever watch that?
Some of it.
And like some of the third class like accommodations were like, they're like bunk beds. So I'm like, is it like that on this ship? Because they would be roughly contemporary technologically.
About.
Yeah, so I do wonder what the situation is down in third class. I don't think we'll see it, but...
And we really lucked out in wardrobe class.
Right? Wardrobe class is somehow better than third class on this boat. Stay in a little cabinet for the entire... Man, how long does it take to get from Japan all the way over to England? Like,
I think it's like a few months. I checked the timeline and I'm pretty sure that like the Suez Canal is open. So it's not as like catastrophically bad as it used to be.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like, that's a long time to live in a wardrobe.
I think it's like 2 months.
At most a month, says Risha. Okay.
Yeah, it's like between 1 and 2 months.
I see. He's gonna have leg cramps. Well, I guess he's not now, because, you know, Cosmo's dead, so the room's vacant, you know.
There's a vacant room.
There's a vacancy.
I think Susato's calling dibs.
Yeah, Susato's like, no. But okay, wait, here, okay, I'm about to expose the gaping plot hole in this game. Where is he gonna sleep? Like, he got a bed now, but at what cost? Yeah. Where like legitimately is he gonna sleep in between stuff? Does he just go back to this sad, lonely murder scene of a room and get back in the wardrobe and like cry himself to sleep? Like, where is he sleeping? And he's like handcuffed. What's going to happen? I don't know. This is all things we will learn today. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we'll learn more.
We gotta solve this murder fast, otherwise Renosuke's gonna get tired and have to take a nap in jail.
In jail. Oh my god, do you think they have
a brig?
Yeah!
The brig! That's his new room!
Do they have a brig?
Alright, we'll let you stay on boat, but you must live in brig class now.
Brig class? How do you get a ticket for brig class? Do you have to kill somebody? Like... I mean, it worked in this case, however. Would it work in every case? Like, what if they didn't like the guy and they were like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you. You can stay in second class now instead of brig class." Oh my god, I'm so stupid. There's not even any music playing right now. Oh, it's fine.
If you're in brig class and you still manage to like annoy the crew, they just transfer you to another boat heading straight to Atlantis.
Oh my gosh. They just put you in a rowboat and push it a little bit with a stick, with a really long stick. A really, really, really long stick. Just make sure they don't send you overboard, right, Risha? Right. All right, but it is the 9th of January on the SS Burya, first class cabin passageway.
Oh, dang, that means we're in like iceberg season.
Hi, Susato. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. Okay. I wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what that speckled band might be. She's so upset. We didn't manage to investigate at all. She is so cute. And I imagine... oh, he's not gonna let you back in. That we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us, as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh god, no, not another Ryunosuke idea. Here we go. Here we go. What is it? Well... what happened to our great detective oh god. Oh god. What happened to our great detective friend? Where did he
unaccounted
go?
For.
He's unattended on a boat?
Unattended.
Oh my god, no one knows where he is. Somebody put an ankle monitor on this man. Somebody put one of those baby harnesses on this man. Whatever it takes, like... do some technological timey-wiminess, like, track him. Yeah, get a leash. For real. He needs one of those little toddler harnesses that you have the leash for. You can attach it to your wrist. It looks like a little backpack. Yeah. He needs one of those. Oh, yes! He's completely disappeared. Yes, he has, indeed. When did he do that? And this... he slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring these were securely back on my wrists. He did that in the room before you got kicked out, sir.
Yeah, but then he went quietly as the wind.
That's true. Oh, hello. Examine time. What shall we examine? Oops, wrong. Wrong keys. We've examined this. We've examined many things. We've examined the mousetrap. We've examined... oh, the sailor. We can talk to the sailor again. Okay, hold on. I'm just seeing what there is to see. Ship log we've examined. Door we can examine again. Alright, let's... that might be where Sholmes has got to be behind one of the doors, right? So...
yeah, I say we go back to our original room. I think that's our target.
Oh, well then we got to do everything else first. Let's talk to the sailor. Look, I'm a completionist. Don't try me. And I want to give you lines.
You're on trial.
I am on trial.
You're being tried.
I am. I'm trying everyone's patience. I really wish we'd had a chance to look around at Miss Pavlova's cabin. Hello, B. Stroganoff. I forgot that was his name until just now. Just now.
What? Why you look like that? You want something?
Yes. Look like what, my dude?
Maybe you want me to throw you out again,
Wow. Aggressive. Oh! No, definitely not that.
Next time I have to throw you out, I show you where lobsters spent winter. Understand?
Oh, they spent it in second class. Understand!
I thought they had like in the freezer room.
The freezer. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Maybe I should steer clear of him until he's forgotten my face. Okay, buddy. Oh, Susato has a comment. I don't think he'll ever forget your face, Naruhodo-san.
What's wrong with his face?
Yeah, what is wrong with his face, honestly?
It's a face.
I'm gonna look at this door. That door leads to the second class area. Okay. Dots? It's locked. I can't open it. I mean, for obvious reasons? I wrote this game, except for the bad parts. No, well, that stands to reason. He won't forget your handcuffs. No one wants to let the murderer escape. Don't look at me like that! Gosh, she gave me a very stern look when she said that. Okay, that was not worth my time. Back to the room. First class cabin. Number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin. Oh my god. It's Kazuma-sama's. Okay, girl. Sorry? Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as the wardrobe I've been calling a home. Oh.
As far as wardrobes go, it's pretty large.
It is pretty
It's a
decent.
reasonable wardrobe.
Anyway, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga has managed to uncover any new clues.
You're back on Team Inspector Hosonaga now that you've seen the alternative.
Yep, exactly.
Fantastic.
We've evolved. Yes, we should probably find him and ask. Do I have to find him?
Oh no, you gotta move. You gotta move instead of looking. It's like a classic point and click adventure.
I have to go back. That's right.
Yeah.
You have to
You
go
gotta
back
select the move
to
command.
the move command. That's silly. Alright, so we can't go in here, so we're in the passageway and we're going back to our room. Okay. Our room within a room. 9th January, S. Esperia, first class cabin. Number 1. It looks like they're still investigating in here. Nothing looks different. Yes, on that subject, she looks worried. I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. Oh no. What do you mean, unscathed? Exactly. That's my question, too. Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Oh no. Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? Oh, he was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, we forgot that part. I forgot that part too. It's fine.
Did not forget that part.
But I'm sure he was exaggerating.
So I'm looking at the sailor in the background, and I realize that I don't think he has a name, so I'm going to start calling him Pelmeni.
Okay.
You know, in the general theme of Russian foods.
Okay, I believe in you. That's great. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. Alright, where's Hosonaga? Examine. Okay, what's new to examine? We've examined all this, the table.
Crime scene's looking pretty undisturbed.
Yeah, it's like the crime scene's looking the same. We got this dude to talk to. We got, for some reason, this whole area over here to look at. It might just be him. The desk, we can look at it again. Sholmes is probably there. We can look at the morbid outline on the floor.
Oh, there he is.
Hosonaga. Okay, well, let's look at everything but Hosonaga then. Let us see. Where shall we start? Let's start with the creepy floor. So it's clear that these letters were written with the ink that was somehow spelt on the floor. And they spell the Russian word for wardrobe. It does seem to be an unambiguous pointer to you, Naruhodo-san, as you were sleeping in there. But to be truly unambiguous, it should have just spelt out my name, don't you think? Indeed. Well, either way, one fact remains. It's hard to imagine that Kazuma-sama would have written his last words, or word, in Russian. See, I have thought this was sus all along, and you are just now getting on board with this. Girl. Which begs the question of who did write it. Somebody who knew you were in there. Just
And
saying.
knew Russian.
Yep. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Beria. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. So by bringing her pet on board, Miss Pavlova has broken the rules. We knew that. She called it her friend, didn't she? Yes, although we don't know what form this friend takes as yet. I'm almost certain that whatever it is, it's inside the traveling case in her cabin. Okay, we already knew this. A friend. There's more to this than it seems, I think. Yep, okay. Bookcase. All the books provided. Hi, Pianui, what's up? Good evening.
Hello. This is becoming very consistent.
It's the detectiving. Lurking is good. Enjoy your lurk. Sleep good if you need to. All the books provided for passengers occupying this cabin neatly arranged on the shelf. They were all over the place when we first looked around, if you remember. Yes, Susato, I remember. You straightened them up. You shouldn't have. Oh yes, and you tidied them up, didn't you? You have to look after the ship's property. Unruly behavior in the cabins leads to damage. Okay, but it really wasn't me who knocked them over, yeah.
You're getting blamed for all the crimes.
Right? Well, anyway, I feel much better now they're neatly lined up. I can't relax when things are untidy. Okay. That's special of you. There was really nothing over here, right? There's nothing over here.
Yeah,
Just the sailor.
just the guy.
Okay, let's talk to the guy, and then we'll do the thing above the wardrobe. Oh.
Yo, where did you go?
Nowhere. I went nowhere. I didn't go anywhere. Oh, sorry. I just went to...
Why? Who gave you permission for this?
Don't ask questions. Well, Seaman Hosonaga did.
That new Japanese, was it?
Don't be weird, man.
Later I will roll him into ball and throw him in cold room.
Wow, they are putting people on ice. Literally.
January. Got a lot of it.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone back to guarding the door. I hope Inspector Hosonaga doesn't find himself in too much trouble on our account. He's really gone out of his way to help us, hasn't he? When we get back to Japan, we'll have to take him for a steak at La Carnival. Oh my god.
He already works there.
That could be a very long time from now, Naruhodo-san. Indeed. Alright, two more things to look at. No, three more. The desk. This is where Kazuma spent his final moments, writing his diary. That could turn him into a basketball.
Hosanaga's too much a master of disguise. He'll blend right in.
He's gonna become a basketball player.
Ooh, that's how he'll get out of it.
That's exactly it. He's like, I'm famous now, let's go. 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. I don't know what the whistling sound is, obviously. 1:35.
You've heard whistling before.
Do what? Huh?
Yeah.
What about whistling?
I tried to, and
Oh. I won't whistle because
I don't know how well
really
it picked
loud.
up.
My whistling is very loud. Yours picked up a little bit. There we go.
There we are.
I used to be able to imitate bird calls. I can't do it very well anymore. 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Looking at his writing here on this page, it's almost impossible to believe that he's gone. Yeah. Kazuma-sama left us a valuable clue in these words. I'm sure of it. We have to solve this mystery, Naruhodo-san. Do you believe in me or not? Like, make up your mind.
Hard to tell.
Make up your mind. We will! Make up your mind.
I think Susato's just sort of using us to get to the truth as opposed to actually believing in us right now.
I do believe you are correct. Alright, so this ventilator joins to Miss Pavlova's cabin. Yes, that's right. And just a few minutes before he died, Kazuma saw something emerging from it. The speckled band, as he described it. If only Miss Pavlova had been able to shed some light on it. But she seemed as baffled as we are. Okay, I can read, I promise. Yes, I wonder if she's telling us everything, though. Exactly, she knows something. I don't know what she knows, but she knows. I'm not sure. I know most people aboard would say the same about me, but there was something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. Thoughts from Susato. All right, Hosonaga.
Hosonaga time. This is my moment.
Oh no, he got all beat up. Oh no! His
You see the consequences of your actions.
No, Hosonaga!
Ed said he put his life on the line. He did.
He did.
You're back.
Excuse me. Inspector! What happened to you? Your face is...
Please, don't worry about it.
Oh no, he's dying from the inside and the outside now.
They're just scratches.
Oh god, he's gonna die. Made by a bear, maybe?
When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel with his fists and then toss me overboard.
I see. That didn't work out. What?
But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing, really.
Sir! It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin.
Yes, so I understand.
Oh!
I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago.
Oh no!
I think his name was something like Erlock Schoen. I don't think he was German, though.
Wow, we all think he's German. That's great. Aha, that explains it. Shall we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found out. He is so brave, it's true.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, still a little shimmer and shine in this man.
He's a trooper.
All right, the cabin next door.
What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door?
What, sir? Oh, do you know who she is?
Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel?
Wow, he is a man truly of all interests. He is a Renaissance man. Oh,
He's got every sickness.
He got too excited. Now
Renaissance ailment.
Down with the sickness. Oops, I think I upset him there.
Well, that tells us that the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case, at least.
That's what you think. Oh, how?
Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they?
Now, everybody said that about the lady last time and she was the criminal, so let's just keep an open mind, boys. Keep an open mind.
Fair.
Just keep your options open until you can definitively prove that it didn't happen, you know? Oops, now I've definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful?
If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do.
Oh no!
Our duty is to make sure that the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job.
Wow. Oh, I see.
Taking stock of all my injuries and making sure I'm not, like, shutting down internally.
Right? Jeez, Hosonaga.
There is one thing.
You're not paid enough for this, my dude. You're absolutely not paid enough for this.
I do have a small piece of new information for you.
A small piece? Let's go. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. New information!
Heck yeah.
Let's go. What is this new information you have, Inspector?
It's this.
Oh?
A clipboard. The Burya's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report.
No.
It's the post-mortem report. We're about to learn what happened.
No, I don't like it. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report. Kazuma-sama. I know, girl, me too! So, what was the cause of death?
Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report.
I have an irrational fear of dying in that particular way.
His neck was broken.
Like an irrational, this would probably never in a million years happen, and I've had this fear since I was a child. This is very ironic. This is very ironic.
Kazuma took the hit for you. You've
He
been saved.
did. His neck was broken.
Yes, it would seem so.
That's a hell of a way to go. That's not fair.
There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury.
Jeez.
So at first, I think they were considering poison.
Yeah, I would have suspected poison, but this means somebody else was in the room.
But it turns out they found no trace of poison in the system at all.
Well, what weapon was used then? No weapon.
Nothing has been found as yet, but the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark.
Oh, I see.
So this is not very directly helpful, but it does provide context for the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Blunt force trauma to the neck, breaking it, etc., etc.
Yeah. So it had to have been something heavy, that's for sure. You don't just break the neck with something light, even if you swing it really hard. Not usually. Unless you're big and burly. All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I know! That's what I'm saying!
I have a second copy of the report.
Okay.
If it might be useful, you're welcome to have it.
It goes in the evidence. Really? Are you sure?
Yes, it's fine. I trust you.
Oh, Hosonaga. The one good man on this ship.
The one person who trusts us.
Right?
Susato knows she's been caught out.
Susato's like,
She knows.
yeah.
After all, if I didn't trust you...
Uh-oh, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? One good man. Thank you, Risha.
I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? He's had our back this whole time.
Right? He is truly a good man. Ah. The post-mortem report has been entered into the court record.
Bet you feel bad about yourself, Susato, trying to criminalize me.
Right? Alright, and now we go to the great detective.
The detective.
Oh, Mr. Shums was here, was he? Wow, she changed her tune real quick.
About Shums, of course she did. Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor investigating.
I wonder if he got stuck on the mousetrap.
But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored.
I see. Did he say anything at all?
Actually, now that you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it.
Oh god, here we go.
It's shoe polish, was all he said.
Ah, the stuff on the floor?
Aha! That's
Okay.
a coherent thought.
Shoe polish?
Good job, Sholmes.
Right? I wonder what he meant.
It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass. Do you see?
Indeed, I was correct. Ah, perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think?
Someone's been polishing their shoes with bricks. Ah, yes, that must be it.
But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish?
That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea.
Oh, Susato dots again. What is it, Susato-san? Well, oh my god, one word, really? Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan? A sort of dark brownish red, then. Yes, a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh! Does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuffed the floor? Oh, that's... The mark on the
Probably made
floor.
at the moment of impact. He got hit so hard he slid.
Right?
Oh no, a fade to black. That's really all I can tell you at this stage.
Thanks, Osanaga.
I should return to my post. My fellow crewman's eyes are boring into the back of my head.
Oh. He can get
He'd
over
be
it.
looking.
Yeah. We're on the same side here. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. Oh, he's dying again. I've lost him.
Don't worry, in the case of an emergency, I can cough on my enemies, then they will gain all of the illnesses that I've concealed, smuggled aboard.
Yes,
We can use it as a smoke grenade to escape.
indeed. Poor Inspector. You look exhausted.
Oh, no, well... I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san. He was my responsibility.
Oh, Hosonaga.
Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke this morning.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Same as Ryunosuke.
Yeah.
Can't remember some stuff. Feeling kind of hungover. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Nobody has put this together yet? Nobody? Anybody?
I don't think they're communicating that well.
Yeah.
You don't just walk into a room and be like, hey, is everyone here having a headache at the same time? Your brain doesn't go to that.
They knocked out the whole ship. Anything else we need to look at again? The shoe polish, maybe? Yes, the shoe polish.
Yeah. We've got new intel.
Hi,
you
Diz!
gotta take
Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch! It really is such a beautiful color, this glass.
Good evening.
Hi, Diz! It looks like whatever it was has broken clean in two, but the other half of it isn't there. That's the interesting part.
Maybe it clipped into the ground.
I just said that, Ryunosuke. But the other half is nowhere to be seen. And then there's the brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish, according to that great detective you seem to know all about. I'm gonna drink some water. Yeah.
Hydration. Aquatics.
Delicious. I suppose it must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Or someone else's. Maybe. But what I'd like to know is, how could the detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not something else? That's not a question we want to ask ourselves. Because he's a great detective, of course. Okay. That's hardly a reason, is it? Oh, ads. Come on, ads. All right.
I mean, this is a reasonable time for ads. We're not in the middle of anything.
Yeah, that's the best timed ad ever, actually.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're like finished with the room. Everything's good. We can add and then
double check.
Yeah.
And then we can move to another place because there's nothing left for us here.
Yeah, there's only like 3 locations. We just cycle between them until time progresses.
Yeah, just keep trying. Guess we'll go to the hallway and see if Sholmes is out there.
Yeah.
That's what I figure we will do. Oh, I gotta quit. I gotta quit yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not even tired. I'm not even tired. Oh, wait, I'm just like mesmerized by the music all of a sudden. Oops.
It's good music.
Stop that, self.
No, it's good.
Stop just grooving in silence.
That's what you do. There's music in it.
I can't do that.
One of my most famous clips from Twitch is just me playing the Twinkle Park theme from Sonic Adventure while I'm waiting in Factorio for 400 barrels to craft, and I'm just moving this text that says barrel time around with the music.
Oh my god.
It's great.
Is Factorio single player only?
No, it's multiplayer. It's like, I mean, it can be single player. I played it single player because none of my other friends want to play it with me as much as I want to play it, but
I know.
I've
been curious about it because it seems like a lot of fun.
Excellent. I have a scheme.
You're like, uh-oh, here we go. Drag somebody down with me.
No, it's a good game.
It looks like mesmerizing in its like hypnotic nature, like just repetition, just constant satisfying repetition.
It is pretty good at that.
I'm a little scared of like the aliens, but then you set your stuff up right and you don't have to worry about them.
Exactly.
And are they really aliens? Because aren't we the aliens? Like,
yeah, we're the aliens. We're the ones invading.
So we can't really get mad at them if we lose.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
We can't get mad. 20 seconds.
We did not have home turf advantage.
That's true.
before the Empire at War campaign, which was like the biggest thing I did, the previous biggest thing I did was I played through all of Factorio without using transport belts or pipes, which are like the two ways of transporting stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
So what I had to do is I had to make this like giant line of arms that would pick up an object, move it like 2 meters over and drop it, and then just keep going to make bootleg assembly. And then moving liquids, I had to put them in barrels and then move those barrels with the arms.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Oh my
It
gosh.
worked, and I did it.
That's kind of impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like, you really went for it.
I did. It was probably the most like technically impressive thing I've done on stream. And I'm looking forward to doing it.
All out of stubbornness.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you admit it.
I mean, at some point early in the game, I was like, wait, making these little transport arms is cheaper to transport ore over a distance than the belts right now. What if I just stuck with that? And then I stuck with it.
Is it like perpetually cheaper, or is it like diminishing returns kind of a thing?
Okay, so in the early game,
we
you
are
have
definitely
this little...
playing a different game all of a sudden. Continue.
In the early game, you have the arm that is powered by coal, but it only takes like a little bit of iron, and it moves like for one arm, you move an object 2 meters over.
Okay.
But a transport belt is like iron and gears as well, but it's only like 1 meter of space that moves the object over. So aside from the cost of the coal, I thought, well, hold on, this is actually cheaper to do if I have a lot of coal, which I did. And actually, it was because I think I was transporting coal, so it would pick up coal, put it in its own fuel, and then keep going. So I was like, yeah, this is cheaper. But then when you get into like full-fledged production, you have things powered by electricity, it is no longer cheaper. And you can't make like... The hardest part is that you can't make like hairpin turns, and you don't have the ability to sort of like underground tunnel items under a belt, because it's just the arms in regular flat ground.
Right.
So you have to use the long arms, which like move things over a big distance, and then like asynchronously tile the arms so that they can like reach over each other to not get in each other's way if you want to cross the streams.
Oh my gosh. I see.
I learned a lot.
I see. Well, you guys. What y'all missed?
Trains, it's easy. It's easy with trains.
Exactly. Oh my god. What y'all missed during the commercial was during the ad was me mentioning that I kind of want to play Factorio and being summarily ordered to play Factorio. No, I'm just kidding. No, it seems really cool. I've watched people play it before, so it's not like I don't know about it and the gameplay and stuff. I've just never played it. I've never had time or opportunity. But you know, Factorio waits for no man, so
I am officially providing a means and a motive. We're gonna orchestrate that.
We'll figure it out. After Great
Right now, though, yeah, we gotta avenge Cosmo's death.
Right now, we gotta go back to the first class passageway and see if we can track Sholmes down, because he's clowning around like the.
He is clowning.
He's just a little guy. I don't know why, but I like the typewriter noise.
It's a good noise.
I just kind of like it. It's kind of mesmerizing.
Even got like a little reverb on it.
Right? All right. Oh, that's just an exclamation? Ah, I thought she was going to say more. Look, Naruhodo-san. Oh, God. Is he stuck in the rat trap? He's stuck in the rat trap. Oh, we can sneak into the other cabin. Oh, Seaman Stroganoff has gone. Okay. Strong enough? Wow, we're bad at this. The burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his arms and glaring at us. All these Russian names are impossible to remember. They probably think the same thing about you, sweetheart. Dots, 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 dots.
Tra-la-la.
Oh no. Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing?
Tra-la-la-li-ali-ali. I did it the great detective way.
I hate this man. This caroling. I know that lark-like voice. Is he lark-like? Well, never
Remy,
mind
can
that
you confirm
now.
or deny this? But Remy, are you still here? Lark, are you okay? Yeah, Lark, you're still here. Can you identify what larks sound like for reference? Yeah, like you.
Oh my god. You guys. Does he sound like you, Lark, or not? Like, this is very important information.
I would say no, but I'm not Lark. I'm not the expert.
I guess we'll never know.
The mystery
Yes.
deepens.
We will never know. It's too bad, really.
Very true.
Hard
Very
to convey or tell over text. That's fair. Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Okay. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate. I bet you money there's somebody in there. Definitely. Before that stringy knot crewman comes back. Okie dokie. It's Stroganoff, not Stringy Knot. At least she's getting the names right. My god. Is there anything new to examine? No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If you look over to the right, you may see something that you are mildly annoyed by.
Eh?
Yep.
Ah,
There he
goddammit,
is.
it, sir. Sir.
We found him.
I guess I have to talk to him before I go in the room, huh?
Yeah, he's here. You're the completionist. You're falling for your own trap
I
here.
did fall for my own trap. Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes. Look.
Wow.
Wow. You never know where he's going. Okay. Wow. You never know where he's going to turn up next, do you? It's a chaos gremlin, right?
He's an order gremlin, I think.
An order gremlin. He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself. Oh, that explains the singing. I gotcha. Oh no, he's singing again.
I tried to check how to what canonically what the song attenuation is for what Sholmes is singing here. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna make it up as I go.
That's fair.
I did it the great detective way.
He did. He did his best. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us? Or he's simply in extremely high spirits? Here it goes again.
Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when the yard bit off more than it could chew.
I swear to God, this man.
And through it all, when there was doubt, it's lucky Herlock was about.
He wrote a song about himself. Excuse me. I don't want to know. It's fine. I love him, but he's, oh god.
I solved it all and I stood tall. I did it the great detective way.
Mr. Sholmes!
What is it? You want to fight? Hmm?
Did he just punch me?
He's ready to go. He's ready to throw it out. Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing, but I was just about to reach the climactic finish.
He is the most dynamic character in this game, and I'm not sure what I think about that.
All the animation budget went to this man. Actually, that's not true. There's another character who got all the animation budget. We'll meet him later.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now was as good a time as any.
I barely nearly dropped you on the floor with one of my famous right hooks.
Okay.
He is a boxer.
All right, I get the picture. Now, could you put those fists away? Wow, they had to fade to black just to get him off the screen. Mr. Sholmes, you seemed to be examining something before we interrupted you.
Ah, yes, that. I was immersed in study of the ship's log, as penned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here.
Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything useful from it?
Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank.
Uh-huh. So I wonder if that crewman was also indisposed. Which means that there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so... We are incorrect. We are wrong.
You surely are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it.
Sir? Why are you laughing
And made
at
a
me?
pun.
Sorry?
Your logic, my boy, is inverted.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Observe the other pages and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman oft stands sentry in the first-class passageway.
Uh-oh.
And he has an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Oh, he writes that in every 30 minutes? Nothing to report.
Precisely. Put simply, this seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. And yet... The ship's log
That's
from...
mine.
Oh, sorry.
That's mine.
Sorry,
That's mine.
sorry,
Mine.
Sorry. Sorry. Hold on. Let me just say that backwards. That was terrible.
He just like fizzled. The ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. Do you mean there was something to report?
Yes. There were circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post.
Dun dun dun. What kind of circumstances? What happened? He's got the pipe.
That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file.
Log the log.
We gotta
Log
log
the
that
log.
Get it in the logs.
Oh god, we logged the log!
We logged it!
We logged it!
Yeah!
We logged the log!
Log successful. We're making a log cabin.
Oh my god, we are. Help us.
Heck yeah.
Help us. Someone. Get us out of here.
It's a log level.
Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Oh, honey. You could have read, but okay, you're not a detective.
Ah, you're starting to understand what my way is, I see. What makes Sholmes Sholmes. Brilliance.
Brilliance. you hurt?
Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more.
I swear to God.
Mm.
Everyone is dying, correct? Ding!
Well, my friends, until our next encounter.
Are you really going to be an enigma again, Sholmes? I swear. Just get out. Just get out. He just left. I told him to get out. I told him to get out. I did it. I did that to myself. He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway.
Necrophantasia, too. It's like a song that didn't come out yet.
Is something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in thought. It's just, well, I feel the same. Oh no. They drugged everybody in the ship with dinner, didn't they? Sorry? Ever since I woke this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing. Oh, you too. Girl, you should have said this earlier. We are examining. We are examining. We've examined.
Why would she say it earlier, though? Would she be like, I think you murdered Kazuma. Also, I have a headache.
Yes.
Like, what? That's not how conversation works.
Yes, it is.
It could be.
This is fiction. Anything can happen. I mean, this is non-fiction. What am I talking about? This is
Sherlock Holmes could show up.
This is all the true and complete accounting of the facts of this particular Miss Pavlova's cabin. I'm done.
This is the true story of the Britannic, the other Titanic. The Buria.
The Buria. This could be our chance. What? The burly sailor doesn't appear to be around at the moment. We knew. We could investigate every last inch of that cabin, finally. I'm not sure if we could go that far. But we could certainly do with looking around more. I'm sure we could learn something. I wonder if that case will be in there. All right, we shall move. Here we go. Z.
I'm moving this. I'm moving this.
Here we go.
I'm moving this.
I forget what was the situation here exactly. Are you not paying attention, Susato? She's not paying attention. That's why she's ready to go. She's confused again. We've lost her. Confuse the poor girl. First class cabin number. Oh, it's open. Oh, and there's a dish on the floor. Uh-oh.
Plot twists.
Uh-oh.
We peering.
Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Also, the books are messed up in here too. They were earlier, weren't they?
Yeah.
The ship hit something.
An iceberg. We've been sinking for the past few hours.
Oh my god! Susato-san. Oh! Where's she gone? She's... Hey! What are you doing? Those are her private things.
Oh, frick. If this is 1912, this could actually be the Titanic doing a thing.
That'd be really funny.
No.
That'd be funny. She's fired up. She's ready to go.
No, it's a few years too early for that.
Murder on the Titanic.
I think it's like 1897.
Murder.
99.
It's murder.
It's murder o'clock.
It's murder on the Titanic. It's true.
Was there a murder on the Titanic? Do you think someone like the ship was sinking and someone would be like, ah, how convenient. I can murder somebody and nobody will know.
Maybe.
I mean, I assume there was a lot of theft. Like people took like jewelry that was just laying about in the chaos. But like a straight up murder just for the heck of it? Interesting.
Maybe.
Compelling. Maybe they sunk the ship to cover up the murder.
Oh, you are onto something. They planted that iceberg.
Oh, the iceberg was a conspirator.
Excuse me, History Channel? History Channel! Can you pause your programming on ancient aliens and talk to me about the sinking of the Titanic? I think I've got a lead. From
We've got
Ace
new leads in the
Attorney.
investigations. Call us up.
I'm sorry, everybody. We're definitely very serious people in this stream. Oh, I'm in pain from laughing. Holy moly. Oh, I laughed too hard. That was my own fault. Oh, jeez, my abs. My poor, poor abs. Okay. Welp. Okay. The truth was hidden in Ace Attorney all along. Oh my god, wait. So, if we're Titanic truthers now, like, what, who, okay, hear me out, guys. If it was hidden in Ace Attorney, who among the people who made Ace Attorney knew? That's why we gotta talk to the History Channel. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Okay, I'm done. Done with my silliness. Okay.
It was probably Takumi. He knows things.
Oh my god. There's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. I suppose you're right. For Kazuma's sake. Oh, she's looking. She's coming back. She's got info. She's got info. Not just for Kazuma-sama. Okay. What do you mean? Why are you making shifty eyes? It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong, where I will be offloaded and tried in court. Oh, great. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. Wow, she's on our side again, guys. She's on our side again, maybe, sort of.
I think she's being introspective now. Osanaga's words got to her.
Oh, no.
She's like, oh, frick, I've been viciously suspicious of everyone because I'm mad about Kazuma being dead, and I didn't respect the fact that this guy over here is being falsely accused of murder.
Just a little, as a treat.
Just a little.
As a treat.
This ship comes with complimentary murder charges. Available at the...
Murder charges, but no phone chargers. This is a sham. Not an outlet in sight.
No Wi-Fi either.
No Wi-Fi. We are really taking it seriously tonight. All right. Yeah. Really? We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. We've got Sholmes. He'll figure out like 10% and we'll do the rest.
Sorry, I thought of a way to add to the joke.
Oh, go ahead.
The only cell service we have is the brig.
You think they feed people in the brig? Because that's cell service. I'm so sorry.
It was a good day.
That was the best I got for you. Holy moly.
The ship has everything.
They've got a little of this, a little of that.
Stock market.
Stonks. Yes, we will. Okay. Time to inspect the room. Let's examine. We've already examined this. Yes, they're displayed in this cabin too. Look, the SS Buria's rules of passage.
Susato, read them out for us. Oh, Renoski's gonna do it. Okay.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean. I wonder where her friend has disappeared to now. It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. I just hope Seaman Stroganoff doesn't find it and throw it overboard. Oh, yes, so do I. Is that it? Thank you. Shelf! Let's look at the shelf. All the books have toppled over. Oh, I can't talk at all today. Try that again. All the books. Huh?
Keep going.
Uh-huh. Should I?
Yeah.
Because I'm failing miserably.
I believe in you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm glad somebody does. Ahem! All the books have toppled over together. Look, every single one. I'm sorry, there's nobody for you to read in this room. I'll read as fast as I can. Do you think that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door. In Kazuma's cabin. Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase. Yes, this after she said she didn't want to do ballet anymore because it was basically slave labor. I gotcha. I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same... Thank you. On the same night she ran away from her ballet company? All right then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage. Again.
This is the same theory as last
Again!
time.
Not everything bad that happens on this ship is because of me, you know.
Only the murder.
Only the murder. Well, anyway, I'll set them all straight again in here, too. I don't like seeing things in disarray. That's not suspicious. I swear to God. All right, let's see here. We've got the door. We've got the wardrobe. Nothing is happening. There we go. Naruhodo-san, are you there? Sorry, I'm right here. Yes, why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe. Excuse me? Into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. Okay. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. Moving on. Alright, there's the bed, there's the pull chain. There's one of these next to the bed in Kazuma's cabin, too. Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist. Girl.
It's not even ours.
Girl. Why would you do that? She barely hesitated there, and she gave it a good tug, too. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come. We don't want them to! We're trying to investigate in secret. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, there's the vent up here. The little ventilation thingy.
Very lovely metal grid they have over the vent.
It is nice. Kind of Art Deco-y. So this ventilator connects to Kazuma's cabin next door. Is that all we got to say about it? Okay. Yes, although what a fool a shipbuilder must be to open a ventilator into another room. Ah, maybe it's so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Excuse me? Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled band coming out of this ventilator. Alright. Alright. Okay. You're getting silly in here. All right, we've looked at that. We've looked at the wardrobe. There's a bed. There's a satchel we don't want to look at. There's the door. We'll mess with that later. I don't want it to trigger anything. Let's go this way. The desk, the case. Whatever this thing is. This. And that's it. So let's look at this.
The bowl.
The bowl. I wonder what this little saucer is doing on the floor. Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped. More like it was put there deliberately. Ah, do you think there could be a leak in the a leak in the roof just above here? What? A leak? Is this ship quite safe?
Oh no.
I mean, people are dying, so I'd assume it's not safe.
True.
I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is going to sink.
Probably.
Most likely. No, you're right. Of course you're right. We're right about a lot of things, Susato. I don't know how to tell you this. She's really trying to...
You both canonically don't understand the concept of buoyancy, so... It's not like you'd be worried if there was a hole in the ship.
That's true. You're right. She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? Alright, let's look at this. I suppose every cabin has a waste paper basket. Yes. Shall we have a little look and see what's been thrown away? Naruhodo-san. Oh my god, girl. It's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone's rubbish, you know? Except that you went through her clothes. Ugh,
that's not rubbish, though.
Eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now.
Get in the bin.
Get in the bin.
Get in the bin.
However, these are special circumstances, I think. Exactly. We have no choice. To the bin! There's hardly anything in here at all. I wonder if it was recently emptied. Oh, well...
Where? The
that's
ocean?
A little disappointing. I don't know, maybe they have a trash chute.
To the ocean.
To the ocean. Desk. There are just a few books on the desk. Nothing else by the looks of it. Well, Miss Pavlova only ran away from the ballet last night. She's hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all. That's true. I wonder what kind of books she likes to read. Why do you care? Oh. Let me see. Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Pavlova enjoys reading books written in
Thank you, Susato.
Written in Russian. Okay.
I would imagine she would like French books, actually. So this is a surprise to me.
I think I probably already knew that. It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruhodo-san. Kindly remember that. Thanks. Let's look at the case finally. Oh my! Miss Pavlova's case is open! It's completely empty inside. But according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret. Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Buria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? Hiding under that giant... Excuse me? It's the fire alarm. It's the alarm. Ah! What's that? Oh, I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound.
Titanic time, it's the iceberg.
I don't like that sound.
Shut down the engines immediately! Vessel sighted a quarter-mile for!
Oh god, I don't like this.
Full stop! Port and starboard! All hands, brace for impact!
How did they just now see a boat?
It's fine.
What the? I think we're about to crash into another ship. What? Oh no. I can't stand. Oh no. Are we about to be shipwrecked? Susato-san, are you all right? Are
The
you
murder
injured
with
at
a
all?
front. The great disaster.
Oh my god, it is the Titanic. Holy shit.
It is.
I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo-san. Oh my god. Oh, the whole place is trashed now. Okay. Oh, the books fell again. Well, it looks like we avoided a collision. Okay. I think. Yes. The ship has come to a stop. Oh my goodness. What about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Uh-oh.
Hello, is anyone in there? Shout if you need assistance.
Oh, that sounds like
Oh, wait. I think that's Hosonaga. I was wrong. I just
Inspector
picked one of the
Hosonaga.
random. Yeah, okay.
It's fine. He's putting on his. He's putting on
Is
his.
that you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in costume. He was in disguise.
Exactly.
Is that you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door, quickly!
What? The bolt?
Oh.
Oh! Oh my god.
The mystery has been solved.
I just yelled so hard I hurt my throat.
Injure yourself. A revelation. Okay, take your time.
The books are knocked over because the ship had to suddenly stop.
And the bolt
And the
lock
bolt
also.
locked also because the ship suddenly stopped. So at some point when everyone was probably unconscious last night, the ship suddenly stopped. And nobody remembers it because of reasons. They've been drugged in some manner. This also explains somewhat the state of disarray of Kazuma's room. Because it wouldn't just be the books knocked over, but the books are knocked over in the same way that they were before. But you notice there was other stuff like on the floor in his room. So, interesting. What? The bolt? Oh, shit. Look at that. The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susato-san? No, I didn't touch it. Well, that's strange. How did... And look at all the books. We're figuring it out. We're gaming. We're gaming. They're just like they were before again. Are you getting it? Naruhodo-san, are you going to open the door and let the inspector in? I'd better tidy this place up first. Okay. Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery, at least, in a very vivid way. But I knew that what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. Oh, no. I hurried around tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. Why would you tidy it up? It doesn't matter. The ship hard stopped. You should have left everything as it was. This is fine. We're tampering with evidence. It's our new hobby. To be continued.
Yep.
Jeez. Louise. We're going to save. Yes, we're going to save.
Nice.
Save. We're about to be in part 3.
Okay.
All right. So, done. Now would be a good time to roll ads, even though it's only been like 30 minutes.
Agreed. We should manually invoke that.
We should invoke the terrible, horrible, ad monster. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then we will continue.
All right, so we are proceeding.
If we stop here, it hasn't even been 2 hours yet.
Very true, very
I
true.
would feel bad. And like, I invoketh the ad monster. I would feel bad that everyone tuned in for only like 2 hours.
That's true.
I would just not I would not feel good about that. But it does raise the question. I wonder if there's another to be continued coming up, or another decent stopping place coming up, because that's also a determining factor, you know?
Yeah, it's like I can only answer this question by divulging like general vibes of how like the timeline continues. But I can say that was the last to be continued. It's straight. We are in the finale now. This is the end game.
Oh, is it long? Do you know?
It's
Uh-oh.
the events are straightforward. There's no more padding. We are in the final stretch, but obviously there's like wrap up stuff and like things. It's a bit, yeah. So it's a little awkward.
Oh, dang it. It is a lot, says Risha. Oh no. I don't want to stop, but
I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea? Tell me. Talk to me.
There is bonus content in this game called the Escapades. They are questionably canon comedic skits of things. And the first one happens before now in the timeline and should be good to view. So we can use that as sort of a padding thing instead of proceeding with the story.
And that's okay. I will run ad and then go peek at that while we run ad and see if we can figure that out. Cause yes, good, do it. Okay. Risha's blessing. All right. We run 3 minutes. 3 minutes of ad.
Woo.
Pew. They'll start eventually. The ads will start eventually. There they go. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 63 minutes. Yeehaw. Okay, it's gonna do this business.
Yep.
And then we go to options. And we go back to title. We have already saved. Yes, we already saved. I'd do it again if I had to. Special contents. Okay, I want to look at everything. Hold on, let's see what accolades we have achieved.
I don't think you should look at everything. Oh. They do not respect the spoilerification of the universe.
Oh. We go back. Nothing? Really?
No, yeah, just don't.
Just go to the escapades?
Yeah, just go to the escapades.
Okay.
Act 1. Episode 1 is safe. Episode 2, I don't recommend it, but episode 1 definitely safe.
I see.
Stop looking at stuff.
I didn't look at them. I looked at the titles. Okay, 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. I'm so sniffly. Why am I I know why I'm sniffly, but like, why? Why me? Sniffly. This music is very pleasant, actually. Lovely. Why is this so cute? Good. Yeah, dangers live there? Okay, sorry, Risha. Been warned.
Don't worry, I'm on top of it. I'm helping.
I'm heeding the warnings from everyone. I'm trying my best.
The warnings are being hooded.
I am just awaiting. Just awaiting.
I'm doing my best.
How long is this little episode? Is it very
It's very
long?
Short.
Oh, it's very short. Okay.
A little funny aside.
I guess I could just stop at like a little after 2 hours and just.
We can do the
one
first two.
screen.
We can do the first two. The second one's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know what's in it, so
I
obviously.
just because you said it
We're good.
wasn't.
I said it was okay. Vibes-wise, I would have preferred it be done afterwards, but there's nothing like catastrophically bad that happens if you do it now. So it's
not
good.
Spoilers.
No, there's no spoilers.
Okay.
Um,
No spoilers. Okay. Well, that's fine then.
yeah.
All right. Then without further ado, these are cute short stories that go along with the main story. Okay. Ryunosuke finds two troublemaking witnesses from his earlier trial having a battle of words in the defendant's antechamber. Okay, here we go. Yes.
It even gives you a nice, safe warning.
It does give you a warning. It's
We're
November
back in November.
again.
We've returned.
Kazuma is no longer deceased. Which means we're staying on this screen forever, so I can never... He never... If
With
we
this black
don't...
screen, would you
if
rather
we
see him?
don't- That's not
Just
him.
look at my priceless treasure now. Myself, I have scrubbed and scrubbed.
Oh no.
But the repellent order of meat will never be repelled from its resplendent surface again.
Thank you for your alliteration, sir.
But you have it back in your possession at least. You should be grateful, old man. How dare you?
Honestly. Excuse me, but I'd just like to get at that Zabuton Zabuton? What is that? Zabuton
cushion?
cushion there if I could, okay?
Rest assured, you miserable military malefactor, this is not over.
It's not over yet.
Incarceration awaits those who would defraud a senior citizen for his priceless treasure. Watch your tongue, old man. Mark my words, I won't.
Sorry, Sergeant, but could I just get at that Zabuton cushion there as well?
Oh.
I won't go to jail. Never. Imagine if I did. The very next day, my boy would starve without the chain of command in place to provide for him.
I see.
Using the child to yourself, myself, I call that abstinent cowardice. Oh, really? And who just employed the old poor defenseless senior citizen tactic,
Wow.
The only way to fight an enemy who's using underhanded tactics is with a tit-for-tat strategy.
I see. Sorry to interrupt again, but I just need to get at that Western style cushion there on the sofa. We are really doing great here.
Enough of this insubordination. What do you want, man?
I want every cushion in the house. Oh, please, don't mind me.
Ah, do my eyes deceive me, or is this the wide-eyed criminal from the trial before?
Rude. Wide-eyed, perhaps, but criminal? No.
What is this unhealthy fascination you exhibit with the seating arrangements of others,
Right?
Why were you peering under the cushion of this upholstered seat?
What did we misplace? Oh, well, the thing is... Oh,
Here he is.
any luck? Did you find it? Ah! Sorry, I'm done. No, sadly not. I don't think it's here, Kazuma. You really are a liability, Ryunosuke. Rude.
Report! At once! Have you lost something? Is that it?
Yes, we were just on our way to a party to celebrate my friend's victory here when I realized that my university pin badge was missing.
A university pin badge, you say?
I do say.
Not as cool as my Koban.
Yes, from my collar here, you see?
Affirmative. Uniforms must be kept in prime condition at all times. A missing badge is unacceptable.
Are they gonna help me find it? That's great. I thought if I looked around, it would probably turn up somewhere. Like the old tale of the... Excuse me? Like the old tale of the Koban coin and the steak. That's not an old tale. That was from 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Parable of which I am acutely aware.
But I've exhausted my search now, really. The only logical conclusion is that someone must have stolen it.
You looked over.
I saw that.
Don't look at me. I don't just find any old metal objects irresistible, you know. Imagine what would happen if little Trooper Ido here swallowed something like that.
Imagine.
Imagine. You would probably
Imagine.
cough.
I'm afraid we'll have to give up, Ryunosuke.
Yeah, good old Ido knows, little child.
Still, if you tell the office your student number, they should be able to issue you with a new one. Dots.
He forgot that too.
What's the matter? Don't tell me. Yes, I don't remember my oh my god, I don't remember my student number. I don't believe it. I mean, this is the second time you've lost your badge, isn't it? Third, actually. God. Oh, we are hopeless. We are so hopeless. If you didn't think you could remember it, you should have made a note of it somewhere.
Probably lost hold out.
I told you that until I was blue in the face the last time it happened. Ah. Yes, I do seem to remember someone telling me something along those lines. It was you, was it? How could you ever forget him? How dare you? How dare you? They're married, Your Honor! You can't even remember who told you that you needed to remember it. Well, student numbers are 6 digits, Kazuma. Who could remember 6 whole digits? Yume isn't exactly a long-established university, you know. All of our numbers are still rather low. In fact, they only use the last 3 digits. Well, that might help, I suppose.
Maybe.
That might help. Ryunosuke, it's only 3 digits you needed to remember. Just 3. Sorry, my brain is such a disappointment.
Yes, well, anyway, young man. Myself, I was greatly impressed with what you did in the courtroom today.
I see.
Recognition!
Oh, you mean me?
Oh,
Damn.
a lawyer already, before you even graduated. And such a loyal friend to this one.
Damn. This one? What's that supposed to mean? Oh no, I still have much to learn. Oh? In fact, that was brought home to me in no uncertain terms only last year. My Achilles heel was spectacularly exposed by my best friend here.
Indeed?
What? By me? This is the first I've heard about it. Yes, by Ryunosuke Naruhodo. You can't have forgotten, surely. It was last summer at the speech contest. The speech contest? Oh, that. Contestants had to take to the stage and deliver a public address on any subject they chose. We were competing to give the most compelling and powerful speech. Was your speech about how much you're in love with your best friend? I'm done. And yours was great. It made a huge impression on the audience. Obviously, since I was a budding student of law, I was determined to win. And sure enough, one by one, my opposition fell. When I reached the final at last, I came up against you, which is shocking. Shocking. Yes, so you did. Not being rude, but when I first laid eyes on you, I thought to myself, wow, this cheeky, wide-eyed no-hoper is out of his depth. He's going to be a pushover. That's your version of not being rude, is it? Well, I paid for my complacency, because it brought on that humiliating defeat. And then they became besties. Excuse me?
Defeat? How were your ranks compromised?
Oh my god, Nosa. My speech was going very well. I had the audience in the palm of my hand. They hung on my every word. And then, when I came to the very last line...
Yes? What happened at the very last line?
No speech is ruined by the last line. It was supposed to be a climactic end. Unfortunately, I completely fouled it up. Oh no.
Never. You mean, you stumbled on your words?
Oh, well, that could do it, yeah. Spectacularly. Even now, I can't believe I ruined it.
Well, what on earth did you say, man?
What did you say, sir? Oh, don't admit it. Don't admit it. Don't admit defeat. Ryunosuke, you'd better say it. I still can't get my tongue around it. What is that? Sure, of course. I can still recall it perfectly. That seems rude. This man's trauma. What you said at the end of your speech. Or rather, what you intended to say at the end of your speech was this. So arise, ladies and gentlemen, and applaud our forefathers' plight and the fight for filial piety. Oh, that wasn't very smart. Uh-huh.
And what went wrong?
Uh-oh, what did you say?
What indeed? Myself, I see no problem with the pronunciation of these paltry words.
Oh my god. In that case, old man, I invite you to say it yourself.
Very well then, I shall. So arise, ladies and gentlemen, and applaud our forefathers' plight and the fight for filial pile. Impossible!
The arise, ladies and gentlemen part I delivered perfectly. But the next part had me floundering for a whole 5 minutes. Wow.
5 minutes.
That's one way to lose a speech contest.
Oh, goodness me.
By the end of it, I was on my knees in front of the podium, a blabbering mess. Are you kidding me? And that's when the audience started to heckle you. Pardon me? I would have just quit after the first time. I would have just walked away like nothing went wrong. Arise, arise, they were shouting. Oh, poor guy.
Hell on earth.
Ouch. But then, of course, this man went and delivered his word-perfect speech with a perfect ending. How did it go again? Let me see. So, my dear fellows, the message is simple. Treat your father and mother with respect. Something like that? I mean, talk about stating the obvious. But the fact is, I lost to that speech.
Tongue-tied is the only way to describe it.
That's too bad. Well, it is quite tricky to say, I agree. That final fight for filial piety, especially. And ever since that day, I've had this question whirling around in my head, okay? Why did our forefathers choose such an awkward phrase? Was it to mock their children? I mean, it should never have been called filial piety. Wow, he angry. In the flirst phase.
The flirst phase. Oh no.
No! No! Kazuma! At least you're going to Great Britain soon. It might not come up much there. God. Was that the whole thing? No, there's more. Thank you. Well, anyway. Having lost that accursed contest, I came after you to ask you a question. Aw, they made friends. How is it that you never trip up on your words? I inquired. And you just gave me a broad smile and said, speaking fast is my hobby. I mean, really? What kind of a hobby is that? Do you think you could take your hand off of your sword? Besides, it's just a way to pass the time. After that, you started talking at me 10 to the dozen, like you were possessed almost. That's cute, what the hell? Honestly, you can't imagine the shock I suffered that day. You really can't. You're right, I really can't.
He really can.
He seriously can't.
Speaking fast is just the sort of hobby that I'd expect a civilian like you to waste his time on.
Rude. Well, you have to practice, of course. But there are some simple things to start. Are we about to read tongue twisters? Oh no. Like this famous one, for example. Swift samurai sword swipe silently sideways.
Hey, good job. Ah, yes. Even a decrepit tongue in an ailing frame such as mine can find its way around that one.
I've no doubt. It's just a bit of fun, really. I can't imagine anybody would struggle to say it. Oh no, Kazuma's about to Isn't that right, Kazuma?
Oh, he's goading him.
This is about to go very poorly. Swift samurai sword. Oh! A blabbering mess by word, too.
It's not just a samurai. Every good soldier needs to be able to handle a sword. That's why I've been busy teaching Ido the finer points of swordplay. None of this wordplay nonsense, Private.
Jeez. Come to think of it, not long after that, we started to attend lectures together, didn't we? And we got into that debate about family values at the sukiyaki place on campus. Do you remember? Yes, your argument was full of jokes and puns and wordplay as usual. I remember it well. Oh, was it? In any case. Uh-huh. I swore that I would never let myself forget the shock you gave me back then. And as a symbol of how seriously I took that oath, I decided to wear this. My red Hachimaki headband! Excuse me!
Oh.
You didn't meet him with his trailing ribbon of justice?
For that day, the wind had nothing to blow.
Damn.
Truly tragic fate.
The origin story for real? Wow. Everyone is impressed. Everyone is confused. Sorry, Kazuma? Yes. You've lost me there, I'm afraid. I don't see the link. What does your red headband have to do with your oath? Because it will always remind me of that smug look on your face as you uttered those tantalizing words. What words? You mean another tongue twister? I practiced and practiced until my tongue bled. But in the end, I mastered it. Oh, did you? Oh no. Mastered what? Well, I think it's time you heard this actually. Listen carefully now. Oh my god. Here goes. Red headband, lead headband, dead headband. There, word perfect, see?
He did it.
He did it. Ryunosuke's not
tongue-twisted.
impressed. I hate you. I hate you, Ryunosuke. Wow, nobody else is impressed. Damn. Harsh. Y'all harsh. This is a terrible audience. Toughest crowd ever. I'd actually been meaning to ask you about that. About the story behind your headband, I mean. Well, now you know. So that I'll never forget the shock and humiliation of that day. I can't talk either, apparently. That's why I wear this red headband every single day without fail. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly how much of a shock you think you had back then, but it can't be more than the shock you've just given me now. What do you mean? Well, oh no. I'm sorry to have to tell you, but the tongue twister I said didn't go the way you seem to have remembered it.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Huh? It's just as famous as Swift Samurai Swords, so I can't believe you don't know it, really. It goes, red bread pan, lead bread pan, dead bread man. What?
Ah, a story.
It is a story, yeah?
Don't lead your pans or else you'll become a dead.
Right? Wait, what? Bed red oh! It seems I've knocked some wind out of that headband of yours. No, it's still going.
It's not too late, Private. You can always start wearing a red bread pan on your head instead.
Your youthful vigor is manifest, young man. Your cheeks are glowing redder than your hachimaki.
Oh, we've lost him, guys. We've lost Kazuma. Why do so many words have to be so similar? So, looking forward to Great Britain then, where you'll have to deliver speeches in court in English. I suppose I can always shell seashells. See, I can't even. I can't even say it wrong. I suppose I can always shell seashells on the seashore. Oh my god.
And that has been Escapade 1.
That's silly.
It is silly. Now,
I
I've
enjoyed
thought
that.
about
It's
it
very
while
silly.
you were doing this, and I
uh-huh.
realized I have a really good way to compel you to play episode 2. Not only is Kazuma in it, you play as him.
I'm sold. This
All right,
one?
let's do this. Yeah.
Oh. Another crime was committed aboard the SS Beria. The stakes are high. Oh. Let's go. I know, healing Kazuma.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta have dead
3.
mentors in these games anyway.
3 days prior to the current time we're stalling on.
All right. All right, here we go. Oh, and the cabin all nice and neat. It's almost 2 weeks now since we left Japan. I can't believe how quickly time has gone. So, our next port of call will be Shanghai. Knock, knock, knock. Okay. Who's there? Who could it be at this hour?
A detective.
Oh, God. It kind of warms my cold, dead heart that they've met. A detective? Who?
A great detective.
As opposed to your, like, run-of-the-mill garden variety detective? Like, excuse me? I don't get it. What's a great detective? Well, you're about to find out.
If you would just be so kind as to open this door.
Oh, yes, sorry. Of course. Click, clack. Okay, we've opened the door. And there he is. Is something wrong, detective? Are you investigating a case?
Wherever a great detective goes, great cases occur. Indeed, I am the root of all evil.
Oh my God, sir. Sorry? Then I don't think I want you in my cabin.
Under our very noses on this steamship, a terrible theft has just occurred.
Only a theft. Well, that's better than our current situation. What?
You noticed, I presume, the brief power failure a short while ago.
No. Oh, yes. The power couldn't have been out for more than 10 minutes, though.
Indeed. Yet that was ample time for this wicked crime to be perpetrated.
I see. Well, clearly it's a case that needs investigating.
Precisely.
Okay.
The culprit ran away in this direction, down the first-class cabin passageway here.
There's no exit!
Exactly.
Really? The thief came this way.
I'm quite sure of it. It may have escaped the attention of the dim-witted crew, but not of the great detective.
I see.
To that end, I would be obliged if you would allow me to investigate here in this cabin.
Well...
How curious. Is there some reason why it would inconvenience you to have your cabin searched?
Only the dude in the wardrobe, no big deal. Inconvenience me? Well, I'd be lying if I said no. After all. Dun dun dun! There's a stowaway in that wardrobe right over there. It's just me in here, you see. No one else. So you might perhaps want to focus your attention on one of the other first-class cabins.
He's looking at the door. As it happens,
Oh dear.
you are the only first-class passenger at present. The other cabins are vacant.
Okay. Continue.
Nicolina hath not shown up yet. It's
Oh.
true, she showed up on the 8th.
It's true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did that rather tragic rumbling of the stomach rise from within you, my good fellow?
Of course. As I said, I'm the only person in here. It's not long until dinner time now, so perhaps we could do this afterwards.
I do apologize, sir, but it is of the first importance that the investigation is not delayed.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Sir! Wait, where did he go? How did he suddenly move all the way over there?
that's my great detective's great trick. I can teleport. Yes, without a doubt, if the culprit were to be hiding in this cabin, it would have to be inside this wardrobe.
I swear.
I shall need to examine this wardrobe thoroughly. I presume you have no objection?
I have every objection. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to decline. Really? Oh, God. Wow. Is that why he looked in the wardrobe first?
Did those two rather tragic sneezes arise from your good self?
Of course they did. As I said, I'm the only person in here.
You have a curious knack of talking while sneezing then. Twice, no less.
This is going to be a tough one to argue.
I was watching you quite intently, sir, and I assure you I saw no signs of a sneeze.
Rude! Sus! Ugh. Couldn't Ryunosuke have held his nose? Oh.
As I was saying, I shall need to examine this wardrobe.
We've had it now then. The game's up. Click. No. Okay. Dots.
Nobody hiding in there, it seems.
I swear to God, what is going on? What?
You seem surprised.
No, not at all. Yes, I am. He was in there for sure. I shut the doors on him myself. Uh-oh. Knock. Kazuma's life. He had to spend his last days in this chaos. More visitors? Who's this now? Click, clack. Okay. Oh my God.
Excusing me.
All right, Stroganoff. Oh, Seaman Stroganoff.
Sorry for disturbing, but crime has been committed on board ship.
Crime has been committed on board ship. Yes, I heard. A terrible theft, apparently.
How did you know this?
Well, the detective here just informed me, you see.
Detective?
Yes, I assumed you must have asked him to investigate. Detective, could you... He's gone. He went to Narnia. Where did he go? Narnia. He's in the wardrobe.
I must ask you to cooperate with investigation into this crime. Fully.
Good grief. Uh-oh. He's glaring at the wardrobe already. Oh my God. Can't believe this.
Ah! Well done, you found me.
What are you doing hiding in my wardrobe?
My good man, I was merely assessing the practicality of concealment in such a place.
Sir.
And I would say that, at a push, a human could survive for up to 5 minutes in that cramped space.
Ryunosuke's been in there for a fortnight. Is he not human?
Who are you?
A stowaway?
Shh. This is the moment of truth.
He's a stowaway too, isn't he?
The great detective is about to unveil the sordid details of this wretched crime.
You mean to say... Oh God.
Yes, there can be no doubt that the culprit of this terrible theft did indeed conceal himself within this wardrobe. What?
What? But that's impossible. He couldn't have done. Because my best friend was in there the entire time. Or at least, I thought he was.
Can you be sure of this? Elementary, my dear fellow. The criminal left behind the most revealing evidence. How else could you explain these 3 bones?
I'm sorry, bones in the wardrobe.
Ah!
Was he eating in there? What the? He's right. Look at gnawed bones in there. And 3 of them.
Ah, the criminal has escaped this time, but I will find him and crush him.
Okay, beef stroganoff. Could I ask you something, detective?
Why, yes, of course. I am always delighted to answer an inquiring mind.
In this terrible theft, what exactly was stolen?
What else? But some steaks of the rib bone.
I'm sorry. Huh? Did you say steaks on the rib bone?
For this evening's dinner, 3 rib steaks were stolen from the ship's kitchen only a short time ago. There was malfunction with generator, and ship was without lights for 10 minutes. Chef who saw criminal said that he ran away down first-class passageway. And now, I am on his tail.
I see.
I'm afraid to say, dear fellow, that your man is no longer in this cabin.
No longer in this cabin. But he got in there, and he left.
But how?
Evaporated. It was Frosty the Snowman.
Through the cabin door, no less.
Through the cabin door. Okay.
Having devoured his haul in this wardrobe, the culprit discarded the bones
Okay.
and concealed himself behind the cabin door as you came inside. Then, when attention was turned to the wardrobe, he seized his chance to escape through the open door.
I see.
What?
I see.
Make haste, my good man. After the culprit, I shall follow presently. Hold it!
He got to do a hold it!
Something troubles you, sir. I think maybe criminal is not running away at all.
Uh-oh. What are you suggesting?
Now I know where the dog is buried, Mr. Asogi.
Me?
Ah, when I think that you are culprit, everything is falling into place.
Uh-oh.
The criminal that disappeared in first-class passageway, the bones in the wardrobe. All clues are pointing their fingers at you!
Don't be ridiculous. I would never.
Yes, yes, of course. I established at once you couldn't be the perpetrator of this crime.
You did.
Why? How are you so sure?
Oh my god.
My dear fellow,
Uh-oh.
there are but 2 things in this world on which one can rely with total certainty.
Oh my god.
What 2 things? The first is the word of a great detective, and the second,
I'm sorry.
the second is the tragic rumbling of an empty belly.
Ah! Not again.
When I first entered this cabin, there did arise from this gentleman a belly rumbling so odiously tragic that it confirmed beyond all doubt that the man had not eaten a single rib steak in some time, let alone 3.
He ate 3 in like 10 minutes. Why do I have to suffer this humiliation when I've done nothing wrong?
Croesus, I will catch this thief. He cannot have gone far.
Fine.
Indeed, assuming he decided against the post-meal constitutional swim.
Constitutional swim. Oh my god.
Well, if you'll excuse me now, my apologies for upsetting your evening.
And he's gone. Detective, one moment, please.
Yes?
That was a most remarkable deduction. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to tell me your name.
It's quite slipped my mind. You have been talking with the one and only Sherlock Sholmes.
I see. Well, I'm Kazuma Asogi. I'm a student on my way to Great Britain.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Asogi. Oh, and before I forget,
Oh, Lord. Yes?
I feel I should warn you. Live cargo is strictly forbidden on this vessel. So you would do well to conceal the stowaway currently lying low under your bed as carefully as possible.
Oh, Sholmes, that's cute. Oh, under the bed?
I bid you farewell then, Mr. Asogi.
They could have been friends! I hate this. Fucking hate this. He's uncovered our secret.
Another tip in the evidence that Sholmes is actually entirely on top of things.
I suppose I should have expected nothing less of a great detective. Wah. Now then. When did you move in under the bed? This man is dying. I thought we'd had it when he opened the wardrobe door. Ah, well, it was thanks to that split-second chance you engineered. That I what? You distracted him for a moment, remember? When you suggested that he investigated the other cabins instead. Oh yes, he turned to look towards the corridor, didn't he? Well, I couldn't see what he was doing, of course. But I thought to myself, it's now or never. And the next thing I knew, I was under the bed. You really know how to give me a scare, don't you? They're so fucking cute. Ugh, angry. Anyway. What's all this about the rib steaks, eh? Sorry about that. Did you steal them? I've just been so hungry. Oh my god, he is the thief. I hate this. I hate this for us. Ever since we left Japan, stuck in that tiny wardrobe? Well, you should know. You've been splitting all your meals with me. You must be starving too, surely. Right on cue. And there was that power cut before, wasn't there? For about 10 minutes. So it was then. I caught a whiff of the most delicious smell. And I thought to myself, it's now or never. The next thing I knew, I had the steak in my hands. Wow. Just grabbed it with his hands. This man just can't help getting himself into trouble.
He's very good at it.
He is. Well, alright, you were hungry. But 3 steaks? Thanks to you, 3 crewmen are going to go without tonight, I imagine. No, it was just the one. What? I only took 1 rib steak from the kitchen, that's all. But I don't understand. Hey, I'm not that selfish. If I'd stolen 3 steaks, I'd at least have tossed 1 your way. That's cute. I'm not your pet dog. Well, in that case, who stole the other 2? Hi, Mel!
Hi, Mel. Okay, yeah, I'm the one who told Mel, because Mel asked me a question in Epic Wins chat.
Hi, Mel. Ah, do you think... Could there be a ghost on board?
I don't think there's a ghost on board.
Living ghost? Oh god, this man. There can only have been a single bone in the wardrobe when Ryunosuke moved to hide under the bed. which means that the other 2 bones can only have been put there by one very flesh and blood person. Oh my god. Really? Really, Sholmes? Really? My dude. My dude. Ooh, what's so funny? We're on a haunted ghost ship. Scooby voice, right? A great detective or a great mischief maker? Either way, I think I'd like to spend a little more time getting to know that man. That's cute. What? I hate this. The great hairlock Sholmes again.
Once more.
Once again, he has unfortunately become German. Oh my god. That's cute. What the heck? I won't look at the other ones. I won't even go near them. My mouse is up here.
Yeah.
My mouse is up here.
Yep.
My mouse is up here.
Dodge 'em.
Z!
We out. All right, we've
Z.
escapaded.
We escapaded.
Yeah.
How many, hold on, I'm gonna look at something, but I'm not gonna spoil myself, don't worry. I just want to see.
What are you asking? I can just answer because
I
I
just
know
want to
stuff.
see how many stories there are in each game.
5.
Oh, we're gonna be at this for a while.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, thus continues the year-long saga of the Great Ace Attorney.
Woohoo!
They are cute. They are cute.
I mean, if we cut it into 3 parts for each, which is sort of how it's happening, then I can imagine we'd be done in like, 7 months.
Right, maybe, if we're lucky. But
Yeah.
I think it's fine to savor it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this game. It's a lot of fun. Gonna cry when it's over. I already cried over Cosmo. Why not cry some more? We be crying. All right,
Sobs.
but I guess that's all I've got. I should go to bed since I haven't been. There have been illness in my home, and I may have acquired it, so I probably should get some good sleep. You got any streams coming up for the rest of the week? What you got on the docket?
The docket is Homeworld 3. It's
Oh!
new, it's out. I want to play it. I waited so that people could buy it and not spoil it from my stream. But now the game's been out for a day, maybe even 2. So, time's running out. It's your fault if you haven't seen it now. Get the game. I want to play with people. I want to play with you, audience member hypothetically existing. Get it, play it, watch the stream. Mostly get the game, though. If you want to skip the stream, that's fine. Just get the game so that when I play it with other people, you can be one of those other people.
Go follow and play with this poor deranged individual.
Yeah.
Who wants nothing more than space pew-pews.
Out of that, other just general casual vibe stuff, I could do more Balatro. I could go back to playing Armored Core, even though I've already gotten S rank.
Overachieving.
We could start planning the Factorio thing. I'd like to do that.
Oh my gosh, I am very busy for. This is gonna sound really dumb, but y'all hear me out on this. I am so busy for the next like 2 months, and that sounds insane. But full disclosure, am going to be guesting at an anime convention.
Ooh.
They already announced me, not as me, but as my other me, so I can say that now. But I'm gonna be guesting at an anime convention, and I have to make some cosplays for it, so I will be doing some other streams on probably Fridays, or maybe Sunday evenings or something like that. But I'm gonna be spending a whole lot of time sewing. I know I did this. I feel like I do this every. I did this last year too, a little bit, because of a convention. But that was like, oh my god! I took like a 7-month-long hiatus at one point, because of convention work and my house flooded. And then I had convention stuff. It was really funny though, because like when I left and it was gone for 7 months, the stream when I left, I had to end it very suddenly because my house was flooding.
Oh, no.
And so it was just like, okay, bye. And then I was gone for like 7 months. And did nothing.
That is terrifying.
And then I came back and was like, hello, I'm not dead. VTube. Like, it was pretty sad. But I promise I'm not disappearing again, you guys. Mondays and Wednesdays will be real. And I will try to fit in some other stuff here and there. But just forgive me if a little extra time yeah, the flood days. Forgive me if a little extra time is spent away, because I promise it'll be worth it. I will have fun stories from the convention, and I will also just look heckin' cute, and that's what matters, right? Right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okie dokie. Well, that's all I got. No more streams for me for the rest of the week, but we'll be back, I believe, for OnStars on Monday. Hold on, let me check my calendar. 1 second. Check my calendar. Let me unlock my phone and check my calendar. OnStars Monday on the 20th. Yes. The 27th, I might not be streaming, just so everybody knows. I will be out of town that day, and I don't know if I'll make it back in time to stream. Probably not at this point.
And I will not be available on the 29th, so that's convenient.
29th. Let me put that in here.
We'll just pencil that entire week as
All day.
unavailable.
And I'll put you in blue. Wrong blue. This blue. No, this blue. There we go.
Wait, no, I'm mistaking.
You're
I am
mistaken.
1 month. I'm 1 month off. I
Month early.
meant like the 29th, the Wednesday, the last Wednesday of June, not of May. I will be available for the 29th of May.
Boy, you had me going for a minute there.
Sorry. I got
okay.
confused on my own schedule. I will be available.
You should see my schedule right now, because like tomorrow I'm very busy in the evening because my Kamiyoshi is debuting his new outfit and I'm so excited. Like my corporate Kamiyoshi, who I am a fairly devoted fan of. But next week I have a doctor's appointment and then another appointment. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, another appointment on Thursday, and then on Friday I have to get my windshield fixed because I went 8 years. 8 years with my car without a chip in the windshield. And I finally got a freaking chip in the windshield.
Overdue.
I know. It was bound to happen. I escaped so many flying rocks in my time for the amount of driving I've done in that car. Like, honestly, it was time. Does that make it any better? Absolutely not. But yeah, so my next week is gonna be crazy. But it's fine, I guess. Crying. Anyway, everybody take care, have a good night. Catch Exception streams. Go follow, please. Follow my people. Yes, good. And we will catch you same time next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, same time next week.
Yeah.
Great! Amazing! Perfect! Wonderful Ace Attorney, except without the Ace Attorney that's perfect and wonderful. But it's fun. We live with what we're dealt. Alright. Wait, hold on. Should I raid? I hit the wrong button and now Twitch is closed. Oh god. Hold on. Let me frantically open Twitch again and see if there's anybody I can
I think
raid.
Church is still streaming.
Is Church still streaming? Oh,
Yeah.
Let me. Church is streaming Tekken. Ooh. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Okay. We're gonna raid church then. Let's go. Oops, there we go. Tekken 8. So, church does fighting game stuff, including fighting game commentary, which I think is really cool. So, I've always wanted to try to get into fighting game commentary, but I have not had the time to get to know fighting games as well as it would take to do that. So I am definitely in awe of such things. Hold on. Oop, I messed up. Hold on. Everything's fine. I am so bad at rating. Twitch home.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I just wanna. There we go. Oh, it's a subathon.
There's like some sort of chat battle royale thing where you get put in the foreground and punch other chatters' names.
Oh, how funny.
Neat.
Is church actually live?
I don't know.
What is going on? Surely.
Yeah, I think this is like BRB something or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gotta be a BRB or something. Okay. We're sending you on over. Everybody go greet church for me, idle raid, and have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.